Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Kareem Clemons. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for following me. Today is uh, the 2nd of October, 2020, and I am here with another installment of Radio 911. Today is Friday and TGIF. Thank God I am flawless. No, thank God I'm Friday. It's Friday. Okay, so I'm just going to get right into it. Um, how's everybody doing today? Haven't been here. This is episode 4 of Radio 911, and we have some breaking news. Okay, as we all know across the world, that the United States president and the first lady is or has tested positive for the coronavirus. Now, my thing is this: if the debate was Tuesday, right? That was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That means he probably was positive at the debate. We will see that, and we will try to get some understanding of that. Good morning. How you doing? Hope everybody's having a great Friday. Okay, so yeah, so the president and first lady is in quarantine. Now, I want to say this. Before I go on to the president, I want to go on and show you guys this video right here that is coming from out of Brooklyn. And I want to share this video because it's been shared a lot of times and a lot of people have watched this video. And I want to share this video, and I'm going to play this video right here for you guys to see what's going on. And we're going to talk about this because I think the mayor, the governor, and also the health department needs to go into these areas and seriously find these people. And also, because this is a cluster area in Brooklyn, and a majority of this area, people have tested positive for coronavirus. So I want to show you this video, and you guys can watch it, and you guys can see because it's just plain right disgusting. Okay, it's disgusting. All right, so let me go and let me get this video right here. Hold on, let me just do this. There. I want to show y'all this video because I want to show people that this is happening in an area that is highly a lot of positive rates has come from out of this area. So I'm going to show you it right here, right now. Okay, so here, boom. No, it would be. Okay, so this is a video that is in New York, and it was shot on the day before yesterday, I believe. And you guys look at this video, what's going on, and you guys tell me what do you think about it, because it's just downright disgusting. Okay? And this is happening in the height of the pandemic, and it is happening, and I don't understand why that they're not down there enforcing the rules.
I want you guys to see what's going on and just listen to the screams of these animals. This is happening on public streets in Brooklyn. Public streets, there's feces all over the place. I know. Total animal cruelty. Now they're trying to block from you guys seeing what's actually going on. But I'll show you right now the ritual that they do. They think they're transferring their sins onto these poor little innocent chickens. And they cover themselves with plastic so that the chickens don't shit on them. So they think that they're transferring their sins when they can just as well use coins. It's quite simple. I'm Jewish as well, and this is an embarrassment. This is an embarrassment, actually. This is not Zar Belachayim. This is not animal cruelty. This is my dog, and she's very well taken care of. These chickens are screaming in pain. They're having their wings ripped from their bodies. Children that don't know how to handle livestock and handle animals are actually carrying birds around and ripping their wings from their bodies. It is absolutely and utterly insane. Guys, this is 2020, and we are literally witnessing people swinging chickens over their head. And he wants a picture ripping the wings. Look how much pain these animals are in. Why don't you have any love in your heart? Because I love my dog. I'm not carrying her. Can you hold them properly? Zar Belachayim, please. And they're here calling us assholes. Basically, I don't even know. Jordan and I are here filming this. I'm just on live right now. And we have activists here that are just trying to give some water and watermelons to the birds just because they're not given food or water at all. There's dead birds in the crates with live chickens. They're thirsty, they're hungry, if you could smell what I'm smelling right now, you guys, you would never eat meat again. Like, this is literally disgusting. And not for nothing, but nobody has any PPE on, no protective gear. We're in a crowded area, and there's a lot of people here, and there's a spike of COVID in these communities. Look at this. Not one person is wearing a mask, and they're holding the chickens by the wings, which breaks their wings. There's feces all over the floor. I'm angry at animal cruelty. Yes, I am. Yeah, sorry, I know. I'm getting carried away, but it's very hard to watch people torture animals right in front of you. But we're here with a lot of activists. And we're trying to just provide a little bit of comfort. Here's Donnie Moss. He's also on live, so go check out his live video. I'm going to try to get more in here and show you guys. Excuse me, sorry. Excuse me.
And there are probably dozens of dead chickens in these crates, mixed with the living. This is the addition to a COVID superstar event. This is
This is a pandemic waiting to happen. This is actually a pandemic waiting to happen. I'm ashamed to be a human being. The things we do to innocent little animals. I'm so sorry, babies. I'm so sorry. This isn't even the worst of it, guys. They're gonna be swung around and then they have their throats slit. So I'll be going live for that if you want to educate yourself and learn about what goes on to these poor babies. We treat the most innocent creatures on the planet the worst. Worse than rapists, worse than kidnappers, worse than criminals. We treat these poor babies so terribly. All right, let me... All right, I'm gonna get back to filming on my phone, but thanks for watching, guys. This is absolutely absurd, insane, and I'm Jewish, and this is totally against every Jewish law that, you know, Zar Belachayim, this is animal cruelty. They're literally torturing these animals. Outrageous.
So you guys just seen that video, okay? That video is coming from out of Brooklyn, and someone had recorded that because they felt that not only because they were activists for the animals, but they felt that what was happening, especially in the height of this pandemic, and especially in the height of that area being a cluster area, that shouldn't have been happening, okay? That shouldn't have been happening, and shame on them. So I suggest that Mayor de Blasio, the Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, and also the governor of New York City needs to take action in this. They need to find those people, and they need to make sure that this doesn't happen. And if they are celebrating something that they celebrate in the Jewish calendar, then they need to do it with decency and with order. Okay, they need to have masks on, and they need to be doing it just like all the other communities that do it across the country. Okay, it is not fair. It is not fair at all. They need to cap what's going on there, bring those numbers down, or we're going to all be on the shutdown again. And it's just that it takes a couple of people to not follow the rules and regulations, and this is what is happening. These are activists who are out there, and they are basically active. They're actively protesting for the animals, the poor animals that are going to lose their lives in a sacrifice. As you heard what she said that these chickens are going to be taken and they're going to have their throats slashed for a sacrifice. But my thing is this, and this is crazy. We're still in the pandemic. I don't understand how I don't understand how you don't understand that we're in a pandemic. You guys put crates and crates and crates of chicken out there for numerous of people getting these chickens, and they don't have masks on. They don't have any PPDs on their face. They don't have nothing. They don't even have gloves on, okay? And it's sickening because, again, this is an area that is a high cluster of coronavirus, and they're not taking it serious. So I really believe that the mayor, the governor, and the New York City Department of Health and Mental Hygiene get on that case, and they need to handle that, okay? Next, we have some breaking news. Breaking news, we have just now confirmed that Democratic presidential Joe Biden and his wife has tested negative. We just got this word in breaking news. Democratic president candidate Joe Biden wife tests negative for coronavirus. Okay, so it says President candidate Joe Biden's wife tests negative for coronavirus, and Joe Biden himself tested negative for coronavirus. But again, we do have the news where President of the United States of America has tested positive along with his wife. And also, we just see word here that the RNC chair has also tested positive for coronavirus. So apparently, the president of the United States of America had tweeted, as he normally do, And he says, tonight at Flotus and I tested positive for coronavirus 19. We will begin our quarantine and recovery process immediately. We will get through this together. Well, my thing is this. I really believe that this president was positive during the debate that went down on Tuesday. You got Tuesday, Wednesday, we got the first Thursday, we got the second today. Okay. And then your breaking news. And I'm sure they knew about this because they didn't want to send a frenzy like how we see what's happening right now with the stock market and all these other stuff. They probably wanted to wait after the debate, because if they said it before the debate, then there wouldn't have been no debate. Okay? I'm just saying. And, you know, America's seen it. America's seen what happened on that debate stage, okay, between the current president and the vice president, okay? And we seen that there was a lot of stuff happening, and we see that they were going tit for tat, back and forth, and we don't need that, especially in the height of what's happening in our country. Like I told y'all, other countries don't have anything to do in their countries but to come and try to invade in our elections and try to do things so they can mess it up for the country, because they already see what's going on in our country right now. So my thing is this: they're going to try to create these stories. They will try to create fake news or try to do things that is basically not looking good for our country. Okay, and they will try everything and anything to try to get someone to win. Or, you know, we've seen it with Hillary Clinton. We've seen it with her. We see that they stole or try to use her emails against her. And then we seen on the debate that the current president basically tried to use vice president's son as a, saying that he took so much money. And not only that, he pretty much is a former drug addict and stuff, which is definitely something that we should not hear. We need to be hearing how they are going to run this country and make it better for us and our families. That's basically it. And if you can't do the job, then we need to put somebody in the White House that's going to do the job for us, the American citizens. And I will say this, and I will always say this, and I really hope that in another 4 more years that Andrew Yang, okay, math, make America think harder, okay? I really hope and I really wish that he was the president-elect, or in this, I wish he was the president of the United States of America, okay? Like, seriously, Andrew Yang, he's young, he has experience as a entrepreneur, a leader, okay? Oh, because he's Asian, okay, whatever, that's nothing, okay? He's a smart man. Andrew Yang is a smart man. And I really hope and prayed that he was there. But you know what? It's not that God didn't answer my prayers, okay? It's just that God is setting him aside for other things to do. And then you will see. You know, sometimes you got to sit back and you got to watch. And then when you see what's happening, then you will say, okay, well, told you so, okay? So my thing is this. I really hope and pray that the next government or the government of the United States of America stop lying to the citizens of the United States of America. Okay? This is Radio 911, and I am here with you right here, right now, on another episode 5, right here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Okay, the time is, okay. Wait, hold on. Just give me 1 second, you guys. I think we have breaking news right now. Apparently, I think hold on, let me see. No. Okay, so at one point they had said that he was going to, the president of the United States is going to go live to talk about what's happening, because not only that, if he's in quarantine, right? So apparently if he's in quarantine and the next debate is on the 15th for I believe the presidency. I believe they're supposed to have another debate on the 15th. They need to definitely handle this, because if he's in quarantine and there's a debate right before election, which is next month, how are we going to, how is that going to happen? If he's in quarantine, he's going to be out with a mask or whatever. What they need to do is, and I read this somewhere, they did say that, he wasn't going to agree with any of the rules and the regulations that was supposed to take place in the next event after what had took place on the last debate. It was just horrible. Horrible. Okay? And he even said that there was a vaccine weeks to come, which people who are, saying that that's not true. And it's like, you want to tell people, what they want to hear, but you're not telling them the truth. And it's scary because a lot of people lost their lives. Over 200,000 people lost their lives, okay, through this deadly disease. And as you being the president of the United States, you should not withhold information. And I think they probably do this because the fact is that they don't want to make a public scare. And that's probably understandable. But my thing is this. If people are dying from coronavirus and people have coronavirus and there is no vaccine, I understand you're giving hope to the people, but please, we already know that, number one, they don't know how to really fight this, okay, because they don't really have a drug to definitely help the people who are dealing with coronavirus. However, we do know that people expire from it, and a lot of people have expired from it. And not only that, according to, let's get this right, let me see, and according to John Hopkins, we're going to go over to John Hopkins. It shows that it is over a million. It shows that it's over a million. Is it a million? It's, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh Jesus. Lord help me. Okay, yes. Oh my God. The numbers have climbed. Oh Lord Jesus. My God. My goodness gracious. Okay, so we see right here through the John Hopkins, we see right now that the global cases is 34,374,469. The deaths has now surpassed 100 million at 124,426 deaths. And in the United States alone, we have 7,228,166 in the United States. And India is not that far behind us. Okay, they are sticking with 6 million. Okay, but the death toll has risen to 208,068 deaths. Then Brazil is number 2, and then India. But when you come down to China, when you come down to China, it's impossible. I don't understand this. How is it with the country with over 1 billion people have only 90,000 people infected? I don't understand that. I don't understand that for the life of me. I don't understand how is that possible. When we only have over 300 million people and they have 1 billion people, and we're up to 200,000, and they're let's see how many deaths they had in over there. Okay, we're gonna come over here. How many deaths did they have in China? Wow. Oh my goodness. They had 4,739 deaths out of 1 billion people. That don't sound right. That do not sound right. It will not sit right with me because something is wrong. And I think this is something that the president has said before. He said that they don't even report their numbers. Well, if they don't report their numbers, then why the hell do we have a tracking system if you're not going to report your numbers? It's just really sad. First of all, looking at these numbers, people, since the United States is at 7 million, the coronavirus, COVID-19, did not start here in the United States. I just want to put that out there for information. I know you know it, but I'm saying it. The coronavirus did not happen here. I need to pull up the screen. The coronavirus did not happen here in the United States because you see that the numbers are higher. It happened in China, okay? And it's just sad because China has 90,000 people, and with 4,000 people dead. The United States has 7 million with 200,000 dead, and they have more people than us. That don't make no sense. That do not make any sense. And you know it, and I know it. Right here on Radio 911, that does not make any sense. It really doesn't. It doesn't. It's scary because if you notice, if you go out there on these streets, these street corners, right? And you see everybody, every corner that has masks, they have the shields, the PPDs, the face covering, the sanitizers. When you go up to these tables, like I have, and I pick it up and I say, listen, brother, because there's a lot of brothers selling this, okay? I say, listen, brother, I'll buy it if it wasn't made in China. When you pick up all the boxes that they have there, it says made in China. You pick up the covers for the face, made from China. You pick up the sanitizer that they have, these little bottles and big bottles and stuff, made from China. Where is it that is made from the United States of America? You standing here when you know somebody in your family, whether or not was infected or affected by the coronavirus. Okay? They was infected or affected by the coronavirus. And here it has devastated us, the country. And you want to stand here thinking that this is a real goddamn job selling stuff that come from China to the people, the American people. And we didn't even cause this. You're selling this stuff that China people are making, the gloves, they're making the masks, they're making the sanitizers, and you're sitting there in a corner and you're selling the stuff that China has created, and you can live with that. But you're not sitting here, you're a United States citizen, and you should be sitting here with your table filled with United States products that is made here in our country. If not, then you need to go find something that's going to help the United States grow and not help China grow. Because again, all that money is going to be going into China's pocket. After we just see these numbers right here with 9,000 and 4,000 deaths and over 1 billion people in China, in the United States, we see is 7 million with 200,000 deaths. It makes no goddamn sense. And we had 330 million people. Because they can't find a real job. It's not like there ain't no jobs out there. There's a lot of jobs out there people could go out there and find. But no, you want to stand in the corner and sell shit for China. So I said, I'm not buying none of this stuff. And I go to another table and I see another table and all these tables that have these masks and stuff there. And I'm like, look, how in the hell are y'all working for people in China? Oh, we're not working for people in China. We're just selling their products. God damn it, it's the same goddamn thing. It's sickening. It's really sickening. And right here on Radio 911, it's a disgrace to those people who are out there selling this stuff. And you know what? That's probably not even real. It's probably not even real. I don't even wear those covers. I wear the real 95, the N95s. I wear those, okay? Because those are safe. Do I have mine on? I don't have. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go get mine. I'm gonna show you what I wear. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. So they are. Hold on. I'm back. So this is what I'm wearing. I wear these. Okay, this one. They selling a whole bunch of these. And majority of these things, if you've seen the videos and stuff, you see that they are making these cloths, and they got it on the floor, and it's just they're making tons and tons of them, and it's just they want to distribute it out to people, just like how they was back in March and April. People was dying heavily, and they needed ventilators. And where did they get the ventilators from? China. Where did they get the masks and the gloves and stuff from? China. We need to start producing and making this stuff in our own country. Because look at this. This is a disaster right here. It is a disaster, and it just doesn't make any sense. And if you guys want to go up, you can go on the coronavirus, the Johns Hopkins University Coronavirus Resource Center. You guys can see this, okay? And it gives you everything. Tracking, tracing by region, news, and resources. And then here, which I totally forgot, the deaths and the recovery. And it goes right here by states. And as we can see, right here on Radio 911, we see that there's 33,159 deaths in New York, with 76,834 recovered. And then you have New Jersey, 16,140 deaths, with 34,894 recovered. These are state levels. Okay, let me see. Test results. Okay, so here's the test results. So according to Johns Hopkins, it says the test results, which they were saying at one point that people weren't going out and get tested. Okay, they were saying that people are going out and get tested, but we see here that California has tested 14,771,851, and New York is right under them with 10,856,531. And then it goes on to Texas, and then New Jersey. New Jersey has 3,613,646 people tested. Okay, what else do they have here? Okay, that's the test results and then the deaths. And then what's here? Global, and then the recovery. Recovery right here is India, which is coming second on case by case. They're 5,352,078 people recovered. And then you have Brazil. But then look at United States is third in line with 2,860,650 people recovered out of the 7,288,000. Just 5 million shy. Okay? And then they talking about the numbers is supposed to get, the death toll and stuff is supposed to get heavy because we're in the fall now. And I guess we have not lived through these days and times when, with the coronavirus. Like it is almost coming up to a year. Okay? Right? Because we figure this, well, me, I know it's not almost a year, but for me, I really believe that all this stuff happened around December. Okay, so we're already in October. We have November, December. So we're almost about a year. Okay, that I'm sure the United States of America and the president knew about this case. They probably knew about this in November or December. Okay, because remember, the United States government get things before we do. Okay, so stuff that technology and stuff that we don't see, that we see probably 2021, 2022, they are seeing it already now. Okay, they're seeing it now. And I really believe, again, that, and right here on Radio 911, I really believe that the current administration, they knew about this. Because numbers, statistics, and data don't lie. Okay? It's called receipts. And if there's receipts, then it will show, okay, may not show then, but it will show that somebody lying here. And as they said on the debate on Tuesday, they said that Biden said that the current administration knew about this, and they did not want to, I guess, a public scare, because everybody didn't start noticing, or everybody didn't start experiencing it, whether you were affected or infected by it, until like March, April. So my thing is this, people, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not been tested for the coronavirus, please, I urge you to go get tested. So we right here, so we right here can have the test results. So our numbers can get a little bit higher when it comes to this, because again, we have over 330 million people in this country. This number right here should be at least right here. This number right here, okay, should at least be at 200 million. I'm sorry, not 200 million. It should be at 200 million. Because right now we're looking at 104,845,000. And we had 300 million. So that means that we need to go out and we need to get tested, and we need to stay safe by protecting ourselves with masks and staying away from people and social distancing yourself. Not going to no party, not trying to get the virus, not trying to, infect other people. Because as we notice now, and I'm sure China and them is laughing right now, because they're like, well, you know what? One of the powerful men in the world has coronavirus. And it is just so sad, because this is a person who's supposed to be leading the country, and every time you see him, he doesn't have a mask on. But no, there's a vaccine coming in weeks. So right now, we are on 10/2/2020. He said on 9/29, right? 9/29, we're going to put this in record. He said it's on 9/27/2020 that there was going to be vaccine weeks. So we're probably looking at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's weeks. 7 weeks would probably be, because weeks is weeks. Okay, he didn't say months. He said weeks. So I'm definitely gonna make sure that I come back somewhere between November, around Thanksgiving, 29, 28, 29, and we're gonna see if there's a vaccine. Because if it was a vaccine, then you, as the President of the United States, I'm sure you'll probably be the first one that's going to get it. But wait a minute, he was trying some drug that he wanted people to take. Why are you not trying that? He suggested the whole bleach thing. My thing is that they probably don't even know what the hell they're talking about themselves. Okay? My thing is just continue to protect yourself and your family. Because again, when you get it, the only thing that they have for you is a 14-day quarantine. Because there's nothing out there that's going to suppress or cure the coronavirus. They don't even have a vaccine. So if you get it, it's like you SOS. So protect yourself. Continue to wear your mask, okay? And check and make sure that the products that you have is real and not fake. Because I've actually read and heard some stories that people became positive with coronavirus even by wearing the mask, wearing the glass shadow, wearing the gloves, and it still contracted the virus. So I hope and pray that we all, the United States of America citizens, we all are in this together. Okay? And at this time, I want to say a moment of silence for all the people out of 208,068 deaths in the United States. I want to have a moment of silence right here, right now, for all those people who passed and all the people who are infected, including the president and the first lady. A moment of silence for them right here, right now. Stay with Radio 911, Omega Studio News, Talk Show T, What's Going on America, What I See You See for more information. Also, the blog page. Next. So this is Radio 911. Actually, I really thought that there was going to be an update from I thought they was going to do it live, but I guess not. Okay, so let me see what's happening here. And this is going to be a short video, but I'm going to be coming back to you guys later on this evening because I have a game that I would like to play, and it's actually called Political Process. And Political Process is a game where you play either as a board member, a mayor, state Congress, U.S. Congress, or U.S. representative, and you get to deal with. I like games like that. It's almost like Democracy 3 and Government Simulator. So I have that game that I'm going to be playing because I would like to play the game for you guys, and I would like to see what is it. How does it really feel to be in office and have to go through the different things? Because right now it's like the House and I'm going to spend like a couple of seconds on this. The House and the Senate is not working together for the common cause, and that's for the American people. And right now there are people struggling right now. And again, special thanks and shout out to the governors and also the mayors, okay, of the United States of America. Okay, Democrat or Republican. Shout out to you guys because you have kept it real to your citizens. Okay, some of you. Okay, and when I say keep it real, is that you explain to them that we really mean business, especially here in New York. Okay, they really mean business. If the percentage go back up to 2 or 3%, they're going to be shutting down. So I don't think nobody wants to go through another shutdown. Okay, they don't want to go through another curfew. They don't want to go through closing their business. They don't want to have to stand on these long lines because it's going to be cold as hell, and it's going to be a big problem if that's going to happen. And I already know the kids are pissed. You done had them out of school for this long, and then you have all these months to come up with a plan, and then now it's like the kids are back in school, but it's just that some people just don't get it because they feel that stuff is not being done. That's a whole different story. But my thing is this: we're all in this together, and I want to say that different state levels, different levels in the state is definitely how the governors and mayors are dealing with. Some mayors are doing good jobs. Some mayors are doing almost a good job. Governors are doing a good job. Some governors are doing very, it varies. But my thing is this: everybody, we're all in this together, and we got to help each one. We got to help each other. Okay. And my thing is this: again, whether or not you are affected or infected by the coronavirus, we need to stay safe by protecting ourselves. Okay, we need to stay safe by protecting ourselves, and we need to encourage other people to do the same thing that you're doing. And I think if that's the case, then they won't be out there finding people. But as I showed you that video earlier in the beginning of this broadcast, where they had the people taking those animals, okay, if you think about it, right? If you think about it, go back to what they were saying in the beginning of 2020 when they said that where the virus has started in Wuhan, China, and it was around all these animals, different types of animals and stuff. So they don't really know how it came about, but it probably had to do with animals. And they were eating all these animals that they shouldn't have been eating, and that they probably contracted it just like that. I'm just saying, allegedly, I don't know. But right now, in that video that you guys seen, the mayor, the governor, and the New York Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, they need to go to that area and they need to shut that area down. And any type of festivals that they have, then they need to do it the same way everybody else do it. Not hold it out on the street, because that's going to grow a big crowd, as we've seen, and people wasn't wearing masks. You need to do just like everybody else. They should be in the center. They should monitor. If you have to have community police out there, standing there, 2 at a time, 3 at a time, 4 at a time, mask. That's how you do it. Since they don't want to follow the rules and regulations, then you implement it for them. Because they're going to cause us to get shut down, and I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be real pissed if they get us shut down again. Or get us on curfew again, because they do not want to practice what they're supposed to do. And they follow the ideology ways because they feel that they cannot be touched, and they feel that they can't follow the rules and regulations. So they need to do something about this. They need to go in these cluster areas, and they need to uncluster them, and they need to cap it real fast. Because if we go on another shutdown, I'm gonna be really mad at them. Like seriously, I'm gonna be really mad at them. And people, we don't fight. Everybody don't fight with this. Okay? It's all about social media. It's all about verbal words. Because I'm gonna have a strong message for them. If they don't get their act together, I'm gonna use my platform to send them a very strong message. And right now, I'm sending them a strong message. Okay? And when I finish, I'm going to tag this video in that video. We're going to put it together. Because we and me and you don't want another shutdown. Because if it happened because people are not following rules and regulations, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. It ain't no threat. It is basically a way of how should I say? Letting people know. I need to find a word. Awareness. It's an awareness to let people know that if we're practicing this, you have to practice this as well. This does not exclude you from the problem. If you're causing the problem, then you need to get with the program and you need to follow the rules and regulations. And if you don't do that, then there's going to be serious consequences. They might find you. They might shut you down. But me and you and everybody else going to use that platform to tell them that you need to follow orders. You are not excluded. Now, y'all need to get it together, and we all need to come together. We're with you. If you need masks, if you need gloves, then damn it, they got it for you. They were out there passing it out to them. You need to get tested to find out who has it so they can quarantine them. Again, nobody in that video, majority of some of them, you see those kids, they didn't have no mask on. There wasn't social distance. They was just worried about taking their chickens and taking it home for a sacrifice. But again, that should not be allowed. I'm sure they needed a permit to be out on those streets, because how can you see the buses and the cars going by? How is it that they allow them to bring stacks and stacks and stacks of crates with live chickens in there and cause this big chaos? Didn't they tell us that you're not supposed to have no bigger than crowd, no crowd more than 50, no crowd more than 10? No, isn't that is still in effect, or did that expire? They need a permit for that. And whoever gave them the permission or granted them that permit, then shame on them. And I thank those advocates who recorded that, because we need to see stuff like that so we can use our platform to address these problems and spread awareness, so we can tell them that they need to get their act together. And they need to get it together quick. This is Radio 911. Okay. So I'm just gonna move on. Okay, so we are now understanding that where's that? Let me see, where's that? I think I just seen it. Okay, so I did share this up on my story, so I should just save this for a Mega Studios Talk Show T. Well, no, it's Radio 911. It's breaking news in social media. So apparently, we already know that Jeffree Star, okay, and the basketball player who was in social media like a couple of weeks ago, blew up the social media saying that they were in a relationship and all this other stuff. But now, Jeffree Star, who is I believe she's a cosmetologist, makeup artist or something, or somebody who created makeup, is apparently saying that now we're seeing here that has denied recent allegations of sexual assault published by the media outlets. And it says he is threatening to sue. So basically, hold on, let me just go up here and see this here. Okay, so, because I want to make sure that we're on the same page here, because I think that this is something totally different now, because I don't recall sharing that. I recall sharing something totally different. So let me see. Okay, so let me see. Okay, and shout out, happy birthday to the late Johnny Cochran. He would have been 83 today, okay, on the 2nd. And Jimmy Carter's birthday, the 39th U.S. president, turned 96 on yesterday, on October 1st, 2020. Okay, so here. So the news that came out, in the beginning, and I shared on my post, that Jeffree Star claims that black boyfriend robbed him, okay, and suggested that somebody may have transactions, some STDs, according to social media. So apparently, the international makeup artist is saying that she claimed that the latest boyfriend and basketball player, all allegedly, stole from him and may have compromised his health, according to social media. We all know that, they've been in the news. They've been in the news for some time. They took these pictures where he's grabbing on the leg of his boyfriend, and they said that it was official. But now they're saying this was what I broke back then. They were saying that now they're saying in social media, they're saying that uh, we are two splitting up now, and breakup is extremely messy. In fact, it may be the messiest breakup of 2020. Okay, they're saying that uh, uh, Jeffrey took to social media claiming that the basketball player robbed him and stole things out of his house. And there's a verified post here that says from Jeffree Star that, hey, since you can't answer the phone right now, you can give me all the stuff back that you stole from my house. And what kind of low life scum does that? Give it back, and if you need a return label, just ask. Now we're seeing here, because we all know that's allegedly. Now we're seeing right here, according to Social Media Network, they're saying that Jeffree Star denied sexual assault allegations. They're saying that Jeffree Star has denied recent allegations of sexual abuse published by Social Media Network. He is threatening to sue. So now, maybe, because we all said allegedly, and thanks to the highest court in the land, the Queen Supreme Court, with Dishonorable Judge C.S. Madison, she said things as allegedly. Okay? So according to a story recently published by social media, they're saying that Jeffrey, who made claims of allegations raised outbursts along with physical and sexual abuse, saying that the threats are not true. They're saying that, let me see. They saying that apparently this probably didn't happen. So they say, while the social media may have believed that the generated clickbait made important honestly reporting facts and matters, so-called exposed nothing but defamatory collection along discrediting allegations, misleading, outraged lies. Totally all key individuals involved has refused to. The bogus claims will include representatives present the reporter of the evidence provided that these allegations are false. So, okay, so we have breaking news. So what I shared on the other day, because that's why you can't really believe everything in social media, right? That's why you have to take it and you have to use it and you have to give your opinion on it. So right now we have breaking news. So Jeffree Star is saying right here that it's not true. He's saying apparently Jeffree Star claims that the boyfriend did not rob him and did not give him a STD. That's what we have here, and I'm gonna make sure that I share this because I don't want him coming to sue me. Please don't sue me. I don't want you to sue me. I'm here telling you this. I am a blogger, right? And I give my opinions on these stories. Okay. At one point, social media said it. Now it says allegedly. Now Jeffree Star is saying that it is not true, and apparently. He wants people to stop using information that's not true. Fake news. That's what he wants people to stop using information that. Okay, it's not going to go. They want people to stop using certain things that's not true, so they can get clicks and likes on it. Okay, so apparently Jeffree Star is saying that the information is not true. Breonna Taylor case. In the Rare Move secret grand jury audio recorded release, here's what we know so far. Wow. Breonna Taylor. The late Breonna Taylor. Okay, so who's ready to create the original? Okay, cool. All right. So if you guys want to follow Jeffree Star, you guys can go. It looks like she has well, I don't know her pronouns. So I'm just gonna, he, she, I don't know the pronouns, but Jeffree Star has a new Instagram. I think it's a new Instagram. I'm not really sure. I've never seen this Instagram before, but it says Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Okay, so you guys can go up there and find her, and you guys can follow her on social media. So she said, Jeffree Star. Sorry, I apologize heavily because I try to, you know, meet people where they at, and definitely tell people, you know, if you want to be pronounced he, she, her, they. I don't know what your pronunciations, but I do know that I'll just say Jeffree Star would like everybody to know that he is suing or suing because I don't see she. So I'm just gonna go off the name. Jeffree Star is suing those people who definitely made up stories that that's probably not true, allegedly. Okay, so we should basically follow Jeffrey and find out if the stories are true or untrue. I'm just gonna leave it right there, right here on Radio 911 today. Okay. So we're getting some breaking news. We already got the breaking news on Joe Biden's wife tested negative, and I believe Joe Biden had tested negative too for coronavirus, as we know that they were in the same room. He was like moments, like not that far from the president of the United States when now the president of the United States has coronavirus along with his wife. And I really believe this, honey. My thing is this. When well, first of all, I just want to speak this into existence. I want to speak to existence. Like, first of all, Trump needs to go. That's the first time that I said his name. Trump needs to go. You see, T.S. Madison, one got to go. Trump got to go. Okay? And when he do go, he needs to smoothly do exactly what all the current presidents have done, going down from Barack Obama to Bush to Clinton to Bush again to Carter, Reagan, whoever, all those presidents. You need to take you and your wife and walk down those stairs, get in your chopper, and fly away. And then when they get back to their Florida home or New York hotel, Melania needs to pack her things, and she needs to take that paper, slam it on the table, and say, "There's my divorce." Divorce him. Divorce him. Because I think right now, like honestly, and I haven't really seen the book from I'm gonna get her name. I don't have a name yet, but the book that was supposed to be published from the inside secret of the White House. Okay? And this person was supposed to publish a book saying that they had insights of the president and the first lady not even being soulmates anymore. Okay? And, you know, they were saying that, you know, they probably don't even sleep in the same bed. We already know in the beginning when the administrator, when the current administrator got into office, that the first lady wasn't even there for the first 10 months because they claimed the story she was back taking care of her child. So whatever it is, whether or not it's real or fake, we just have to make sure that we can go on and we can basically make sure that we can help each and every last person here on in this country to deal with those who are infected and affected with the coronavirus. Okay? So to the President of the United States and to the First Lady, I really hope that you guys have a speedy recovery and that if you feel like you just got to hang it up. Hang it up. The damage is already done. You put it in front of national television, you in front of millions of people. We're done. We are absolutely done. Let it be one term and just go. Let everything die down. Because right now, it is a disaster. And again, all these countries that are right around us are laughing at us right now. Because they're like, you know what? They don't have stuff together over there in that country. They call themselves the greatest country in the world. But it's a disaster because of the leader. So we need to get somebody in that White House that's going to do for us and everybody else in our families. That's going to be right for us and that's going to lead us into the right direction. Whether it's from immigration to our health, to law and order, to the economy, to our jobs, we got to get it together. And today is the first Friday of, oh, excuse me. I was waiting for that one to come up. Today is the first Friday, so it does talk about the jobs that are out there. So they do have a new number that came out. So it says here that the U.S. hires slows for the third month, but jobless rates falls to 7.9%. So according to here, American employees added 661,000 jobs in September, and the third straight month of slowing hiring and evidence for a final job report before the presidential election that the economy recovery has weakened. The unemployment rate for September fell to 7.9%, down from 8.4% in August. And the Department of Labor said Friday, since April, the jobless rates had tumbled from a peak of 14.7. So apparently, they're saying that the September job report coincide with the other data that suggests that while the economy picture may be improving, the gains have slowed since the summer. And the economy is under pressure from the range of threats. That includes the expiration date of federal aid programs that have fueled rehiring, sustained the economy from the $600 a week benefit from the unemployment to $500 billion in forgivable short-term loans to small businesses. On top of the corruption and the stuff that people are doing, which I've shared numerous of stories on my pages, okay, about people using the agency that's supposed to be there to help people and recover people, but no, these people are out there doing fraudulent cases. There was one story that I shared where one person had used deceased people on that paper and they got money back for it. There's another person who lied and got all these millions back and bought yachts and boats and cars and stuff. Millions of dollars. It's on my page. And, they definitely try to, and you would say that this will be helping everybody, but apparently it's not helping nobody. It's just helping the individual who puts the money in their pockets. We need to get it together. We need to get it together, people. Okay, so again, I do want to say thank you guys for being here with me. It is Friday, as you guys can see. Happy Friday. Okay, I will be live later on this evening with Political Process. It's a new game that I'm going to be playing. And I know, thank you guys for City Skylines. I know that you guys been with me throughout City Skylines in the City Jersey. So thank you guys so much for that as well. Okay. And so I will definitely be, back here with a video on Political Process. So shout out to Daquan Jones, who has a birthday coming up October the 5th. Okay, which is Monday. Okay, shout out to him. Shout out to Al Nicholson. Shout out to Bar Law. Shout out to Princess Diamond. Where is Princess Diamond? I always tag Princess Diamond. Princess Diamond just is nowhere to be found. Shout out to Nay Love. Congratulations. She actually did a video on her haul with her paycheck that she received. Shout out to T.S. Madison, who is definitely proving to everybody she is a working girl. And shout out to Kelly Harris. Okay? Shout out to everybody who is here. Shout out to those who are here. Shout out to those who are on their way. Okay? So this has been another episode of Radio 911. And I want to thank those who are here, thank those who are on their way. For more information, you guys can visit the blog page. Bye!
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I don't know what you want.